Hey y'all, so right now I am sitting in my living room with a few things surrounding me, specifically my favorite thrift finds of all time, just the best things that I found and my favorites, which this was so difficult to figure out because I would probably say like 80% of my house is thrifted. I'm in my living room right now and my couch is secondhand, my rug is thrifted, my coffee table, my TV console, dining table, my dining chairs, everything. And then my whole outfit is thrifted as well. So anyway, what I'm trying to say here is I love thrifting and I have found so many things that I love so much that are thrifted. So this was very hard for me to pick my favorites, but I think I've come to the conclusion of things that every single time I wear them or I'm using them, I don't know if a lot of house stuff too, I just love it. So as I'm filming this, we are in quarantine, so I haven't been able to go thrifting. Y'all probably haven't been thrifting. This is just a good time to share my absolute favorites when we can't go thrifting. So anyway, let's just get started. I don't really know where to start. Should I start with clothing or house? We'll start with clothing. Okay, this first item is one that I bought when I was in 8th grade. And yeah, so I bought these Levi jeans and cut them off, and I am like 22 now, so whatever age you are. So I've had these for a very long time, and every summer they have been my jean shorts that I wear. And no matter how much like my body's changed, I always wear these, except this summer. I'm pregnant. I'm 20 weeks pregnant today. No, tomorrow. And funny story, you want to see the jean shorts I'm wearing right now? I don't care if that it's not a thing to wear high-waisted things. I bought these and they were huge on me, but they fit for now. So I bought these last summer and they were like massive shorts. But now they fit, so I'm glad I have them. Anyway, these have been my ride or die jeans, and I probably will never get rid of them unless they start getting holes, because they're pretty worn in and they're very short because like I said, I got them in 8th grade. On the same line of things, this is my saddest thing that I cannot wear. I don't know when I'll be able to wear these, but they are my vintage Levi's, and these are my most ideal. I've shared these in a thrift haul before. Some of these items you have not seen in a thrift haul, which is very fun, but these you have. I kind of am sad about it because I hope they fit me at some point, because I don't know how my body's gonna change, but I'm just praying those are gonna fit me later after I give birth to this baby. So these sweaters, these are kind of a trio, and I couldn't decide, but they're all made. I got them from the same thrifting trip, and they're all made by the same lady. The tag literally says made especially for Kathy, or made especially for you by Kathy. So they are like handmade, beautiful knit sweaters, and this is like a trio for me, right? So I love these so much. And I guess kind of going on the same trend is this sweater, and every single time I wear this sweater in a video, I post a picture on Instagram, people always ask where I got it. But you know, this is one of those thrift finds that I love. I wear this all the time. It is like 100% wool, made in Ireland, beautiful sweater. And this truly is like one of those items that I will probably never get rid of. So I love this so much. It was $10, so I did splurge, which I normally don't do, but I've come to the conclusion is if I find something I love, I should buy it because I won't regret it, and I'm so happy I bought that. So I have to share some dresses. I'm a dresses girl through and through, and thanking Jesus that I am pregnant during this during the summer so I can wear all my dresses. So this is one of my favorite, most special dresses I've ever thrifted. I don't know if it's vintage. I think it is, and it's handmade, doesn't have a tag. It is just a very, very special dress, and that was like $2.99. It is so beautiful. This next dress is a very fun one. I kind of did not a DIY, but I had to like cut off some weird stuff like flower and stuff. But it is just this light pink gingham dress, and I love stuff like this. It's so beautiful. It has a little tie in the back, so I actually can kind of adjust it. And I think this is gonna be so perfect for the whole summer. Yeah, and I have always loved this, so I'm very happy that I have this dress, and it was a really good special find. Even I think it says like 12 or 16, and I'm normally not that size, but I never look at sizes because you can always fix things with a belt or tie or something. So this next dress is pretty special. I actually wore this for my bridal showers, and I got this at a vintage store, and it's a vintage dress. And so this one is my only item I think in here that I didn't get at a thrift store like Goodwill. This one I got at like a more curated vintage store. Still counts though. It was a little bit more expensive I think, but it was so special, and I wore it to my bridal showers, and I love it so much. So it is like an off the shoulder, really fun little dress, and I probably will also wear this when I'm pregnant with my little bump. So I think this is a really sweet dress, and I won't ever get rid of it. I'm very sentimental. Like this couch I got with my grandpa. We drove and got it because I bought it like secondhand, and I don't ever want to get rid of it because I have that memory, but I'm just like, we don't need a bigger couch, but we want a bigger one. Anyway, that's an example of me not getting rid of anything. And then this next dress is just a gem. It is this light yellow with these beautiful floral prints, and I just love it. It has buttons up the front. I don't know if you can really tell, but yeah, I'll definitely be wearing this all summer. I wore it so much last summer. Also, I love dresses like this, and I feel like these are very much so in style. Like Forever 21 tries to copy the vintage. So this is Studio Ease, and I truly don't know how vintage this is, but it's not something that you buy in the store right now unless it was like Forever 21 trying to copy maybe this is 90s. I don't really know, but it is very special, and I love it so much. Okay, I have one more clothes item. Okay, so this last one is very special. Like I said, I'm very sentimental. So this actually I got on my first trip to Paris at a flea market, and I think it was like $30. It's a vintage Levi's jacket. The color, everything about this is so good. It's just one of those things I'm never gonna get rid of. Then the next thing is a pair of shoes. These are a pair of platform Keds, and they are very loved and dirty by me. Yeah, these were like $2.99, and I have worn them to death. They are my favorite shoes that I have probably. I just love like the white sneaker trend. I love that they're Keds. I don't know if they're like older. I think you can, if you look up platform Keds on you know, Google, you'll probably find a pair of platform Keds just like that you can buy right now. But I love them so much. I love white Ked sneakers, and I have like 3 pairs. I also have a pair of Reeboks that are like true grandma Reeboks that I wear all the time, but they are in my car because I don't know why I keep clothes in my car, I just do. Next thing is this little bag that has a lot of receipts that I can hear in here, but it is this woven bag, and I just remember I found this and I just was like, this is the most beautiful bag, and I use it to death. It is my favorite purse that I have. I don't really use it in the winter time because I feel like it is a more summery springtime bag, but I love it. It's so cute. Then I have some books, and don't shy away. I promise these are good books. The first one is a cookbook. I love cookbooks. Every time I post an Instagram, or not every time, I post those on Instagram, and I got so many comments about it, and it's in one of my Instagram highlights for my thrifting, and people always ask what this book is. So specifically, it is Heart of the Home by Susan Branch, and actually I guess this is a pretty popular book. I didn't know. The Bobby's Family, all the women were like, oh my gosh, yeah, that book is so good. But it is the sweetest cookbook. It is like your grandma wrote it for you. I hope this is coming up because I just think it is so sweet. Like, look at this. The recipes in here are literally like your grandma hand wrote it and gave it to you, and I just think it is the sweetest thing. So I just love it. It's a lot of like basic recipes, not basic, but like pie crust, banana cream pie. Yeah, and I think you can still buy this. I think when I looked it up, it was like on Amazon, and I just loved it. I thought it was like super old, but I think you can still get it. So this was only $2.99. It has been one of my favorite things. I always like to look at it and just read like the little commentary on it. And then this next book is this like old encyclopedia, and these are like very popular like prints I feel like you can get. This is the Total Book of Houseplants, and I just love it. Let me get to a page to show you guys how beautiful it really is. I'll show you this page. So it just has like illustrated pictures of plants and their care. And this is just the coolest book I think I have ever, I like read through every single page when I got it, but I just think books like this are really cool. And also look in your book section, because if you wanted to, you could cut these out and make them as cool prints to put in your house. And I just think that is so cool. Like look at the rubber tree and the fiddle. Like those are just really cool prints to have. And so yeah, this is the total book of house plants, and that's all it says. M-O-T-T is I think the author or something. Oh, 1975 is when this was printed. That's so cool. Okay, and then the next one is one I also get tons of questions about. It is the Encyclopedia of Gardening. But wait, I know it sounds boring, but it just has beautiful illustrations of like flowers. And I think it's kind of falling apart. But yeah, I've taken these out and put them in frames, and they're really simple, beautiful prints. So I love those. Those have been some of my favorite thrift finds, and I've loved them so much. I guess I'll show you this actually. This plant stand, oh my gosh, can you even, I never put this in a thrift haul, but I love it so much. And my mother-in-law got it for me because we were thrifting together, and so I think it's special because she got it for me too. Coolest plant stand ever, and I haven't found the perfect plant to put in this. I have my little rubber tree in here right now, but that was a good find. It was like $3.99. I think it still has a tag on it. Nope, my mom cut it off when she was here. I knew she would do that. Are these pillows. Every time, I feel like I say every time I post this, people ask, but a lot of people always love these. They are not very vintage. I say that every time, but they are definitely older, more vintage. You can tell from the tag. I think they are from like Macy's or something, probably from the 70s. But how cool. I have 4 of them. I'm sitting on one right now because they're just comfy and they're so fun. So I'm so happy I bought these. I was very hesitant, but they have served well in our kitchen nook, and I definitely think I'm gonna use them forever. Then the next few things actually have a set. So this is, let me get close. This is a little, I have banana bread in here right now actually. It is a little banana bread pan, and it is sterling home china. That's the name of it, but it is just speckled, and it is so, so beautiful. So I love that. It has a little lid, and then I have a bigger one of that, and then I also have like 3 different sizes of these like little casserole dishes. I'm not really sure, and then I have lids for those too. And my mom made me get those, and I'm very happy she did because they are very special. Another kitchen item is actually this canister that you can tell I use for my utensils, but on the back it's actually a cookie jar, and it came with a little lid. But we don't use it for that, and I just love this sitting on my counter. It's things I have are mugs, and these are Bobby's favorite mugs. These are the only mugs he uses. So these are definitely his favorite, but also I love them. They're beautiful. This one has little flowers, and then this one has just speckles in the cute little stand. So those are all of my favorite thrift finds, and I just love thrifting. There's something so special about it. My house is filled with special thrifted things, and also it's so important to me to have like good quality pieces. So I don't like the plastic wood that you can buy for cheaper, you know, online. I'd rather look and find a same price item like my coffee table that's real wood. I just love that feeling, and finding things at the thrift store that no one else has is the best thing ever. I love it so much. So these are definitely my favorite things that I have loved, and when I find them, it's like, oh my gosh, I found something good. And usually I feel like maybe a lot of these things y'all have seen before in a thrift haul, but maybe you haven't. Maybe you're new to my channel. I don't really know. I don't know if anyone like watches these videos right now, but anyway, I really hope y'all enjoyed this video, and tell me your favorite thrift find that you've ever found. Don't forget to subscribe if you've made it to the very end of this video, and like and comment, and I will see y'all in my next one.